It's funny the way you tell a story and everything.
Funny how? What's funny about it?
Just
What?
You talk funny.
You mean, let me understand this, because, maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up, maybe, but I talk funny how? How do I talk funny? I talk funny like a clown? I amuse you?
Get the fuck out of here, Sharon.
No, we got a show to do, you stuttering prick, ya.
Welcome to We Talk Funny, a weekly hour-long podcast hosted by Sharon Pfeiffer and Joe Rubo, a show that's less about the way they talk and more about what they talk about. WTF, a show about entertainment, celebrity, comedy, culture.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the We Talk Funny podcast here at the world-famous Podcast Junkie Studios in Boca Raton, Florida.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
And, of course, another great show for you tonight, and we got to give a shout-out to the main man, Ben.
Hell yeah.
How we doing,
Hell
guys?
yeah.
Good to see you. I miss
How
you
you
guys.
doing? And
you
and
doing?
Eric. Don't
Eric's
forget
here.
Eric.
And wait, I have to introduce my beautiful co-host,
Thank
Sharon
you.
Pfeiffer.
Oh, hey, Joe Rubber.
Haven't done that one in a while.
I know. It's okay. It's all right. You could call me whatever you want,
How you
Joe.
been?
Good. It's like, even though we did the show last week, but it was the first time I ever did it virtually.
Not the same.
Yeah, we
and it
missed
was really
you. We
weird.
missed you.
It was so weird to do it like that, and I missed.
It was not the same.
I
had
missed
to-
you, but
I had to have Ben bitch at me to make like you were here.
yeah, but you know what? I have to say, I have to give kudos.
Kudos.
You did a great job.
thank you.
Like you, yes. Let's give a little, woohoo. You
a few times.
You did such a good job. I was so proud of you. You really
Without
did
my
great.
mama
Nico was the guest last
It's
week.
tough without my mama here.
Yeah, well, I like yelling at you, and I kind of missed it because.
I'm sure you'll make up for it tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I don't think so. Tonight's guest, I want to spend
I know.
like every minute talking with her. She's so
very forward
dynamic.
to it, yeah.
We, just real quickly, we'll talk about like what happened a little bit this week.
You went away.
Yeah, I was away. I was in Virginia visiting my dad.
Oh, early
My
Father's
dad.
Day.
No, for his birthday. His
Oh,
birthday was
happy
on Wednesday.
birthday.
Happy
85.
birthday.
Happy birthday, yay. And it was really a great visit. And when I left my dad's house, when I tell you immediately, I wasn't even gone. It's a 12-hour drive. I wasn't even gone 20 minutes into the ride, and I got pulled over.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I got pulled over. So, quick, to make this story quick, because I want to get to our guest, I did get the speeding ticket, and, I didn't even look at it. I just signed it, I folded it, I put it in my purse. Did not look at it until that night. And can I tell you guys that when I looked at the ticket, and this is where it gets weird, the court appearance, which of course I wasn't going to go back for court, go drive all the way back to
fast
Virginia
were
to
you
fight,
going?
like I wasn't really going that fast. It's a long story, and I don't even need to get into it. I really wasn't even speeding initially. I wasn't. I was cognizant of the speed because it's Virginia, and the car I was driving was not my own. It was a rental car, and it had New York plates. So I was really cognizant of not speeding. But every car was flying past me. They were flying past me. So I thought, am I driving too slow? I mean, and this is the truth. And I was like, maybe I should pick up the pace a little bit because all these cars were flying past me. So I started driving faster.
And they got
and
you.
the police officer was driving in the opposite direction. He was heading west and I was heading east. And he literally made a U-turn and came, somewhere and zoomed up behind me. Because I was watching in my rear view mirror. So anyway, I got the ticket, didn't look at it until that night. And the court date, the appearance to come back to Virginia is on my parents' 60th anniversary now. For those of you who've been watching the show and for those of you who know me, know that my mom passed away less than a year ago. So my dad has been sad about this upcoming wedding anniversary. Right. And he was asking me the whole week, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? And I kept telling him, I'm not really sure, Dad. I promise I'm going to come back soon. So I looked at that ticket and I looked at that court date, August 13th, and I thought, okay, Mom, I see you.
You want me back?
I see what you did there. I think I'm telling you, because I just felt like of all the dates, it could have been August 12th.
Yeah.
It could have been August 14th. Could have been July 14th. Could have been any other date in the universe. And it was that date. And I said, you know what? I've never been more happy
To get a
to
ticket.
get a speeding ticket.
Oh,
When I called my dad and told him about it, and I said, will you come with me to court? And he was like, I can't wait to go to court with you. So, like, the whole thing was so, I mean, you can't make this stuff up, people, you know?
Oh, good.
So anyway,
Good,
without
Ed.
further ado, I really want to bring
Yes,
our guest
get
in.
to it.
Get to this. This woman is truly one of the most dynamic women I have ever met in my life. And I mean that, you know, and we've had a lot of great guests on the show, a lot of great women, a lot of great dynamic women. But this one in particular is someone who, and I have worked with her, by the way. I have worked for her. So she's an amazing businesswoman. She is instrumental in the state of Florida for actually employing over 300,000 people, if you can imagine. Yeah, whoa.
Easily.
Wow.
She's instrumental in the film community, for getting things done, for getting films made, for getting projects made. She is one of the most prolific casting directors in South Florida. And she's an amazing acting coach also. I've taken classes with her. So I love this woman. And without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Ms. Ellen Jacoby. Woo! Woohoo!
Hello.
I am so happy she's here.
You gotta introduce.
Yes.
Yeah, we keep
Oh,
going.
and her fur baby. This is Theo. Theo, her baby, who is the most well-behaved little baby I have ever. Aside from Coco, Sherry's baby. This is just the most delicious little thing. Can we do something really quickly before we get
Yes.
started and do the deep dive? Can we make a toast
Sure.
to Ms. Ellen Jacoby?
Yes.
Ellen, to you and to all you've done, not only for
And to you too.
well, here's to you, because you have not only been amazing to South Florida at the film industry, but you've been amazing to me personally. And I just have to say, I love you to death.
Thank you.
You're just a fabulous woman. And salud, Chendan, Lahayim,
All that.
and all that. Okay.
Yummy.
Don't watch the other episodes because I say the same thing to everybody. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
I'm joking. I'm
Probably.
joking. But let's get into it. Ellen, you've been a casting director for many years, but can you tell us, do you remember when you started casting? The year?
88.
1988. Okay, so
The end of 88.
The end of 88. So my daughter was born in 87, so you've been doing it for almost 4 decades. Do you remember how you got started?
A friend of mine was opening up a casting office, and I was a lunatic. And my
We're going to talk about the lunacy, because that's the part I really want to talk about.
Well,
Let's
my
talk about
parents-
your cast. We're going to get the casting stuff out of the way,
my
because that's what
parents
everyone
kept
wants to hear.
saying,
You know,
what is this jet setting all over the world? Get your feet on the ground. Do a real job, you know? So a friend of mine was opening a casting office, and she said, why don't you try it out with me? And I did.
did you start out as an assistant, or did you just dive into it?
I just kind of dove into it.
You dove into it,
Yeah.
and did you find that like right away you had a knack for it? Because there's a certain, you have to have an ability to cast. You can't just cast. You have to have an ability. It's an innate ability to know and to look and to see and to take a project and go, she's right for it. He's right for it. They're not right for
Well, I
it.
have many innate abilities.
Oh, well, I know about that, girlfriend. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. But you right away, you were successful, and you were successfully casting big projects.
Yeah, well, I didn't stay long with her. I went out and I opened my own
You opened your own.
How long after did you stay with her?
several months.
Oh wow, you really went.
Yeah, she went. Listen, this, I'm telling you, a dynamo. She, yeah. What a privilege to know you. I'm serious. Yep. I want to be Ellen when I grow up. Not that I'll ever grow up, but I just want to be Ellen. So what was your first that you would have said to yourself, this is big, this is huge? What was your first big project?
My first really big project was Miami Vice.
It was Miami Vice. So, and who did you actually cast? Like, who was the big Who? The big one? The big guns?
No, I cast all the projects come with the big guns.
Okay.
I cast
So they come out of L.A. and then you cast all the
Local
the
people.
locals. Okay, great. And how many years? Because I don't know. How many years were you doing that with Miami Vice? How long did that
No, it
project
didn't last long at all.
It didn't.
No.
Okay.
A few episodes. That was
Yeah,
it.
they,
Oh,
they
okay.
ended in '89. Miami Vice was over in '89.
No, it kept going.
Well, the reruns, but I think in '89 was the last season.
No, I don't think so. I think they kept.
Yeah, no.
Don't argue with Ellen,
Not to
Joe.
argue,
I
but
don't know.
Don't
I
even.
remember.
I used to watch it. I'm a big fan. So. Yeah, that's right. Because it ended right when I moved here, and I was pissed off because I wanted to act in it. And I moved here summer of '89.
That's funny.
So-
I know they called me. Was calling them. I was pounding the pavements, calling everybody, and they said, they called me back and said, "Well, we'd like to send someone over to your office." I said, "Oh my!" They were just laying the carpet.
But you had them come, right? You never
Of course.
Say no.
I had them come, and there was carpet dust going around and everything. And they said, she said that she'd like me to come over to their office. That she met with me and said, "We'd like you to come over to the office." So I went over to their office, and they gave me a script to read. They said, "We'd like you to read the script." I said, "Okay." So I go to take the script. They said, "No, just sit right there and read it."
Oh wow.
I had to sit there
Oh wow.
in front of everybody, was watching me read the script.
Wow.
That was kind of weird.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when did they make that decision? Like right then and there?
They said, "Now what we'd like you to do is give us pictures. We don't care about resumes right now. We just want to get an idea of how you see the different characters.
Okay.
Give us pictures
Okay.
of how you see the different." So I went from agency to agency to agency, just pulling pictures off the walls.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Exactly what I did.
Okay.
And they liked what I gave them, and they hired me.
Awesome.
That's great. So Miami Vice, obviously, TV show. What was your first big film?
God, I don't remember what my
Ah.
first big film was.
Okay. Because I know you did the Birdcage,
That was
which
one
of
my first.
so
I won an
that's-
award for that.
yes, you did. And of course, it's I want to say everyone in this room, it's our favorite like South Florida made like for me.
Really? Even
Oh,
more
my-
so than There's Something About Mary?
Yeah.
That was awesome too. Yeah.
I loved Something About Mary. I loved it, but not as much as Birdcage. No, I could watch Birdcage over and over and over and over.
And all we did was sit and laugh on the set all the time.
Yeah.
What Nathan Lane, Robin Williams, like, are you serious? I mean, come on.
And Mike Nichols. I mean,
Come on,
of
like
them,
just the
hysterical,
best. Shari, Birdcage.
all we did was laugh. It
Like,
was so wonderful. to
like what a
direct
dream.
everybody.
What a dream to work on that set.
Yeah.
God. So
Gene
Joe,
Hackman,
Yes,
everybody
darling.
was
you have a connection with Ellen because you said she cast you in
I
something.
believe you. No, it's Striptease. No, was it okay? Or the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That
True
was the one.
Lies.
That's the one.
True
Yeah,
Lies.
Yeah, I knew it was one of them. True Love. True Love. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That was quite interesting.
It was
to
it was
watch.
it was a pretty it was a background, but you got to see me a little bit, so it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've sent me on a lot of stuff, so. Yeah.
well, I worked
Yeah.
for Ellen for not a long time, for sure, a brief time, but we actually together got to cast a film called Change of Heart. Never got to see the light of day, sadly.
So sad.
But with
Funny,
so
funny
many, a funny film. And she was so good at casting. I remember, like, really particularly one of the actors, a Latin actor, that you already knew who you were casting in that role. I don't remember his name, forgive me. But he was, you said, I know already who I'm putting in this role. And he was the gay, I want to say hairdresser, but that's not what he was. But
Good actor from L.A.
Yeah,
He
right.
came in as local hire.
right. And you were just like, this is who we're putting in this.
He's amazing.
And I
Walked
was
down
like,
the
really?
house,
And you
yeah.
said, oh, I don't, like, yes. And then everyone who came in, I sat downstairs before I sent them up to you, and they would come in, and it was so funny because they would like try to talk to me, and I'm like, I have no, the wizard is upstairs.
You weren't the
I'm
screener?
just,
You didn't screen him first?
No, no, they already had appointments.
Okay.
You know, like, but they were trying to like schmooze me,
Right.
like as if I had any kind of, you know, like I'm gonna run upstairs and go, oh, Ellen, they're really like you need to.
So you were like
you know,
you were like the underboss before they went to see the
yeah,
Don.
that's what they were hoping.
Yeah.
That's what they were hoping. No, I was just signing them in. And by the way, you had iPads, which you all know. Everybody knows Sharon's a technophobe. You know this. You know, you found out quickly. And I was like, a what? And she was like, yeah, everybody signs in on the iPad. And I'm like, the what? You know, like I was so intimidated
Right.
and afraid, but you were so patient with me. And, you know, I was just like, just go upstairs. Just, you have an appointment, go upstairs. You know, just. I was horrible. But you were brilliant with
Were?
the cat. Well, when I was there, I mean.
Oh.
You are brilliant. Do I need to say more? I mean, I basically am doing this, you know, like but more to me, well, I want to keep talking about what you've done for Florida since we lost all of our incentives, right? So we lost all of our tax incentives. We had a thriving film and entertainment community, and just the whole industry down here was unbelievable.
And this is
I
still where
lived
they
on
want to
it.
come.
Well, yeah, but
We have to get filming incentives back.
and you have been instrumental. You have gone up to Tallahassee. You have done more, I believe, than anyone. I mean, you've gotten busloads of people to go up to Tallahassee to beg our legislators to please bring back our tax incentives. I mean, you've done more than anybody I know of.
The last time I went up, I brought Jeffrey Donovan, the star of Burn.
Wow, the Star of Burn Notice, and a million other films.
And I asked him
And
if
shows.
he'd come with me, and he said, sure, Elle. So we went up there together, and we got film incentives for 7 years, and then we haven't had them since.
No, yeah. I mean, it's really.
And there's so much money that could go into the state coffers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing, which I don't understand
I
how
heard
they don't
rumors
understand.
that it's coming back. Is that true? Or is it just rumors?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Filming incentives are so very important. I
Right.
mean, it's just like a no-brainer. And Jersey is doing amazing. New Jersey
Is
is
it?
like running away with it. And New Jersey is the first state that's trying to put incentives into post-production incentives.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Post-production.
Yes.
That
Doing
is
a post there,
interesting.
too. And they're running away with everything, Jersey. Really.
I had not heard that.
But this
so-
is where they want to be. This is where, because you
Because
can
it's
film
nice all
here
year
year
round.
Everybody wants
Yeah.
to be here.
You can film here year round. You got beach, you got horses, you got farms, you got everything
Right.
That's
you could
right.
possibly want down here.
That's right. That's right.
I agree.
Are you still the current VP of the FFPC?
No, FFPC went away. Yeah.
Right, did it? Okay. Because I know they were doing a lot to try to help. I know.
Yes, we were.
And FFPC is the Florida Film Production Coalition. Yeah. So they were trying to do a lot. But you've just always been right in the thick of it. I'm really trying to help. You know, a lot of people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. You walk the walk, my friend,
Well, you know,
which is really
I think it's kind of
which is-
boring to listen to people talk that don't do anything.
right. Oh, so by the way, just a little
Yes.
side note. October 23rd, very important day. Miami has declared October 23rd as Ellen Jacoby Day.
Really? Oh wow.
Miami Beach.
Miami Beach.
Well deserved.
You know, listen, how many people do you know actually have days set aside, official days? Maybe Harvey might have a day. I don't know. Harvey, is there a Harvey Day in Boca Raton? Is there no? Harvey night. Oh, at Reno's and
Late night.
DeLuca's. Unbelievable. But so you also have right now, currently, aside from everything else that you do, you are teaching acting, and it's called the Green Room. Am I correct? Now we're gonna post these links for you, by the way, or everything that you're involved in, you know, at the end of the podcast. So we'll have those links for you. So we'll promote all of that for you. And by the way, also we promote everything via social media, which I want to talk about with you because you've been telling your students, your actors that come through to audition and everything, how important, and Sherry knows this because we talk about it a lot, how important social media is for actors, right? Am I right?
So important. And
So
it's been
important.
getting more and more important.
Yeah.
I've been getting castings in that they will give me a minimum. I
Yeah,
cannot submit anybody who doesn't have a following of X number.
Right.
10,000, 20,000,
Right.
whatever it is. They will not consider
won't even look at them.
anyone. Nope.
I know, and I don't have. I'm right there at 10,000, and that what a struggle to get to 10,000, and that's nothing. That's nothing. It's nothing. 10,000 followers on Instagram is nothing because I haven't had any viral videos or anything like that. And believe me, I'm working it, but I'm not young and hot. What are you gonna do? But so tell us about your what you do with the teaching, with the green room, and how is
Well,
that?
Green Room has it, and they've hired me to teach. So I teach
Okay,
teens and adults.
teens and adults. So is this a virtual class?
Yes, we do it via Zoom.
Right.
Everything has become, the whole
Everything is
industry
via
has changed.
Zoom. Now, is that
Everything.
since COVID?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, closed
So
the
the
office
whole
then,
industry,
yeah.
I think, has changed.
But
Auditions.
the beauty of the Zoom, the virtual, is that I have students from all over the country.
Wow. So people you wouldn't get if they had to come here.
Right. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay.
The words, and my classes are so great. I'm really a very good teacher. I didn't realize how good I was. And,
I've taken
and then
classes with you. You're amazing.
I hear my parents saying to me, when I was playing backgammon, it's like, come back here. You've got a teaching degree. You should be teaching. You should be teaching. All my life I heard that, and I never did.
Yeah.
And
Now you are.
Yep.
and I am good at it.
Yep.
It's funny.
Yeah, I still remember the one class I took with you and Jeffrey Donovan. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I remember we had to do monologues and whatever, and I did this monologue from Deborah Winger. I can't remember the name of the movie. It's escaping me. But I did this monologue. And when I was done, you were like, well, I don't really have anything to say. And in my egotistical mind, I was like, I'm fucking brilliant.
And now wants to rip you a new one?
I'm so brilliant. No, she didn't say do another one. And Jeffrey Donovan was like, I don't either. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so good that they don't even have anything to say. So that's where my head was at. And it was probably so horrific that they were like, we can't hurt this
Words
girl.
can't describe.
We just can't hurt. But they were honest with so many other people, like you were. You were honest with people, like when it was bad. So I was like, they didn't say anything bad to me. So I was like, I'll take. We have nothing to say. That means that's good.
You
to
left
me.
them speechless, Sharon.
That's how I took it, because that's the ego, right? So I remember that class. So and there was, I don't know, there was like 30 people there, but I loved that class. It was a great
The
class.
classes, are they like once a week, or how did they work?
Well, what I'm doing now, I teach teens on Tuesday evenings and adults on Thursday evenings.
Okay. What do you think is easier to teach, the teens or the adults?
They're both
Really?
easy for me, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes the adults are a little hard-headed.
Sometimes kids are too.
Yeah, we know. I know.
Yeah.
That. I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know.
The teenager, sure,
Yeah.
sure, they could be.
No, it's working, and they pay attention. They listen, and
I'm gonna look it up. I might.
a lot
I
of them
might
come in
I
late.
might get a refresher.
I come in late. and
Is
then come
what?
in late
What's
again.
your biggest pet peeve about actors?
One of the things is they come late.
Yeah.
Right.
And the things I basically teach is that you must be positive. It's a business
Positive
of rejection.
attitude.
Positivity, number one. Number two, believability. Everything you say, people have to believe.
Right.
And then the third thing is control. Everything you do is in your control. Whether you get to where you need to go on time or late, that's in your control.
Yeah.
I have been on so many set days. I've never been late to a set once.
Always
No,
early.
never. Remember Entourage? I was with you with Entourage too. Remember that when it was freezing? Those girls were brave. They were out on the water in bikinis, and it was probably 50 degrees out. And I know you're going 50. That's not bad, but when you're in a
wasn't so easy
bikini
'cause
on
we
the
had
water,
to get girls that didn't have any boob jobs. They wanted
yeah,
all
they had
models
no
with
augmentation.
natural.
That's hard in
Natural
Miami.
boobs. That's very difficult
That was very
in
difficult.
Miami.
Yeah, at
Very
that time,
difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had some fun. But I wanna talk to you, Ellen. I really want to talk to you about you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I read up on you a little bit. Professional gambler?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Tell
Yeah.
me about that.
That's what we want to dive. We want to
Yeah.
dive into Ellen Jacoby, the woman, not the
What
casting
did
director.
What did you play? What was your game
Well,
of choice?
Backgammon.
Backgammon. Okay.
I still play poker, blackjack, but no, backgammon. was
She's a
my
card
thing.
player.
She's a card player.
Yeah.
Knew I liked her.
She's
Well, backgammon's not cards.
well, no, but you're a card player too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a singer and dancer my whole life growing up.
Yeah.
And then my parents said, you can't leave till you're 21. I mean, I was 15, I was in college, and
Right.
then I finally graduated. I had to go live at home with my parents till I turned 21. Then I moved to Florida. I started singing for Holiday Inns, fell off the stage, broke my back.
Oh my.
And then, as I'm getting better, someone invited me to a private opening of a nightclub in the Bahamas. So I went, and I saw a backgammon table, and I said, oh, what's that?
That was the end of it. The beginning of it.
And it was funny because now you see some women, but it's still mostly a male-dominated field. And I was like the only woman there, and all the guys wanted to give me lessons. I said, okay, fine.
But let's paint a picture, Ellen, because you're just glossing over it, and I love you for that. But I'm not letting you get away with
Not
it.
gonna let you slide.
No, because this is We Talk Funny.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. This isn't one of those podcasts where we, just go talk about casting.
Good.
We want to know. I'm nosy. I'm very nosy.
You
Everybody
sure
knows
are.
Sharon's the nosy bitch, and I need to know. So you're in the Bahamas, and you're young, gorgeous. I'm assuming you had that red hair, that beautiful, gorgeous red hair, tall.
No, I might have been blonde back then.
Were you blonde, or even better? Because we know men prefer blondes. I
I
already
like
know
redheads
this.
too.
So, you're gorgeous. I know you were dressed spectacularly. How were you dressed, Ellen? Come on, Ellen.
Okay.
Spill the beans.
I never wore a bra, and I never buttoned
Oh
a bra.
God.
Wait, you heard this?
Yes, I
She
heard.
never wore a bra, and she never buttoned her blouse up. So her blouse, let me
was
paint
open,
the picture.
but I tied it
And
the
when
way-
was this? This was like the 70s?
Yeah.
So can you picture this statuesque, stunning, beautiful, young, braless, but unbuttoned shirt sitting at a backgammon table with a bunch of men?
No wonder they all wanted to
She
keep you.
slaughtered them.
And
She
I never
slaughtered
dated
them.
any of them.
She never
Smart.
dated any of
Very
them.
smart.
This is a smart, strategic, amazing,
But my
badass.
shirt wasn't just open flying.
You
I tied it at the waist, so it
badass.
was just like,
This is. I love you. I
strategy.
love her. Okay, so she went through backgammon and became a backgammon champion. Not only did she become a champion, but who did you become besties with?
Lucy?
I love Lucille Ball. Became her and can we clap? Can we do a clap, people? Because she glosses over it. She talks about it like, so I
it's
played
nothing.
backgammon with Lucille Ball, and she was her best friend. They were besties. Go ahead, keep talking.
I ran backgammon at different clubs in Florida. And one was the Diplomat Hotel. And they called me one night and said, we have a guest who would like to play backgammon. No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm a high-stakes player, or a tournament
Right.
player. They said, well, it's Lucille Ball. I said, oh, okay. So I said, I'll go over and meet Lou. What should I wear? So I buttoned a blouse all the way up, put my hair in a ponytail, and wore a skirt. And Lucy and I hit it off like that.
Yeah.
We became like best buddies.
Besties.
That's awesome.
And she called me and she said, there's a tournament in Vegas. Meet me there. I said, okay.
Do you believe this, people?
So we go to Vegas, and I'm sitting and playing. And, of course, it's a huge ballroom that everybody's playing back at.
Right.
Of course, everybody knows me because I'm a champion. And Lucy saunters into the ballroom with a floor-length fur coat on. She saunters, the whole place goes crazy. Oh my God, it's Lucille Ball, it's Lucille Ball. And I'm telling the person that I'm playing with, just keep rolling. She's here to see me, just play. And Lucy spots me. And she looks around and says, oh my God, it's Ellen Jacoby. Everybody goes crazy. And she walks over to me and she starts in. She says, I knew her before she buttoned her blouse. When she buttoned her blouse, the blouse was open. I knew her when she buttoned her blouse. She started it on me.
She went.
Oh my God.
So funny.
But you were a friend of hers.
Yes.
And most people don't know this about you. Most people don't know these interesting, I'll say, nuggets, these stories about you that you don't talk about. You don't talk about yourself as Ellen, the woman, okay? The fierce, dynamic, amazing woman that you are. And you should talk more about it because these are the stories. This is your fabric. This is your fabric, Ellen, that makes you who you are, that I love. And, these stories are great. They're great. So I know you got more, so I want to hear them.
We're going so fast.
No, I know.
had
Look what
more
time it
time.
is. We need to take a 1 minute break to do our wonderful, one of our sponsors, which is Deckmasters of South Florida.
We'll be back. Masters.
You're amazing. We need
It's
to
really
talk
going too
more.
fast. Let's thank one of our guests, Deckmasters of South Florida.
That's perfect, Joe. And you can call John at Deckmasters, and maybe he can help you with your little problem.
What are you talking about? I don't have any problem.
That's not what I heard. Word on the street is you have a very small deck.
What? My deck is not small. It's fun size.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
My girlfriend loves my deck.
Oh, yeah? Then why is she always coming over and laying on my deck?
What? You have a deck?
Oh, yeah. And it's very big. And your girlfriend? She loves it.
I give up. Give me John's number. I give up.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
I can help you with your problem. I am John, the deck master from South Florida. Damaged deck? No problem. Discolored deck? No problem. Need a new deck? We got you covered. I'm like the deck doctor, only better. Deck Masters of South Florida covers all your deck sizes. Decks, docks, boardwalks, pergolas. We got you covered. Big decks, little decks, no problem. You send me your deck pick, I'll take care of the rest.
Call Deckmasters at 561-255-7921. That's
And we're back.
I don't like to have.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
7921. And we're back
And we're back.
with the fierce and dynamic Ellen Jacoby.
Yes.
So we want to hear. We just want to hear everything. We
just
want to hear
finished
more
up with
stories.
Lucille Ball.
We just finished up with Lucy,
Well,
and
through Lucy, I met.
you met Johnny Carson.
Oh
you
yeah,
met-
well Johnny Carson
Thank
I
you.
met through backgammon.
you met through
And
backgammon.
I was invited to Princess Grace and Prince Rainier's.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was
palace
that
all the
like?
time.
What was that like?
Fun. We always had fun.
You always had fun.
Yeah, we always had so much
Yeah,
fun.
you.
And I've done so many crazy things.
Tell me your favorite.
Crazy. We like that.
Not being a casting director. Tell me one of your most. What comes to your mind immediately?
Well, when I
What's
got
one of your
to-
most favorite experiences?
Well, it's tough. I needed Indians for a movie. So I negotiated with the Seminoles in Miccosukee. I got all the Indians, got them to the Biltmore Hotel in the Gables for...
Like American Indians,
Yes.
not
No, American Indians.
Cool.
Native Americans, yes. And then I brought them back to the reservation. And then they said, so we've proved ourselves to you. How are you going to prove yourself to us? I don't know. And as a kid, you'd cut your finger and you do like that. And you
Yeah,
Blood
yeah,
Brothers.
yeah.
They never heard of that. They told me how to wrestle an alligator.
No way.
And you did? You
Well, either
wrestled the
get fired and lose the doesn't get
so
fired.
you
or-
wrestled the alligator.
Of course.
And is it on video?
No, but I do have a picture of me.
You do?
Time out. You wrestled an alligator. So what do you got to do? Just stand behind it so it can't hit? What's
Yeah,
the
how do you
secret?
wrestle an alligator?
Oh no. Well, it was around. It was like a around water with a mound of grass in the middle, and they went down. They took an alligator out of the water, brought him up there, and then they said, "Okay, sit on him." So I sat on the alligator. My knees had a death grip, and then they said, "Now you hold the jaw." So I held the mouth closed, and they all laughed, and I was sitting on that mound of grass, and they all ran out. And they all left me there, surrounded by the water with all the alligators in
Oh
the
my
water.
God.
the
Oh my God.
So then the other alligators are coming out of the water. They came in and they rescued me.
Oh my God. I would
I
literally.
think you really
I would
passed the
pass
test.
out. Yeah, you
The
passed
best
the test.
test on that was I had a t-shirt dress on. That's why I used to wear a t-shirt dress with sneakers and socks that matched the t-shirt dress. So when we got out, they came in and they rescued me, took me out. They take a hose and they're washing themselves wherever they touch the alligators.
Right.
Then they hand me the hose. So I put it up my skirt.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was
Oh my
sitting on the
God.
thing. That's what I
Right,
was
of
telling you. I
course.
was
Put it
sitting
up
on
a
them.
skirt. I love it. I could just see you doing that too.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
just see you doing that. You're so great. So let me ask you this because I'm nosy and I have to ask because I can't take it. So, and I don't know the answer, and this is why I'm asking. Have you ever been married?
Yes,
And
once.
for how long? A minute?
Well, when I found, yeah, pretty much. When I
Me
found
too.
him in bed with somebody else on the night of our 6-month anniversary.
Did you kill him?
That'll
did
do
you
it.
like? Did you run after him with a knife? What'd you do? You just said, "Get out, bye."
Bye.
Good for you. Good for you.
Bye.
Okay. And that was that.
That was that.
That was that. Okay, good. And do you have a boyfriend now?
Yes.
You do?
We were going to go to 10 years. We were going to get married, but COVID came, and then
Oh,
I had to have
Oh,
back
so he's a
surgery.
long term.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, girl.
yes.
Okay, you should have brought him.
He's working.
That rat. Oh, so is he a cubby? Is he young? That he's still working? How old is
She
he?
don't stop. So
No, I'm
crazy.
very fucking nosy. I gotta know. Where is he that he's working?
He
Where
just
is
turned 65.
he's like my age. He's a youngster. I love it. Girl, can we just I love her. Oh my God, I love
And
this
then-
woman so much.
I think people have heard this story before, but I got to tell you. I was doing the Truman Show with Jim,
Right, Jim Carrey.
which we became friends on. it
Yes,
with
she
her.
became friends with him.
So they called me to do some second unit shot of a launch that was going to happen at NASA for a different movie.
Right.
So I said, I'm back in a couple of days. So I wore jeans and a T-shirt and flew down to NASA, but I brought myself a little beige skirt and white blouse and beige vest, which was that I meet with all the VPs over there. So when I meet with them, they said, you can't wear that. Your legs and arms have to be covered because of the fuel.
Right.
The whole place is
Oh.
surrounded by the fuel.
Right.
So the only thing I had was my jeans that I traveled in,
Right.
which had a nice big tear right under the left cheek.
So you got some fuel on your butt, maybe.
No, as a matter of fact, I didn't.
They let you wear that?
Yeah, they loved it.
Yeah, okay.
But then we lost the window of time for the flight to take off. So they said, you want to go out and see the space shuttle? I said, well, sure, I'd love to.
Of course, yeah.
They take me out. I ride up the astronauts' elevator. I walk across the astronauts' metal grating and the sticky
yeah.
paper and everything. And they open the door, and there's a big oval, not that big, an oval door with a plank of wood on the bottom to get into the shuttle.
Oh my.
Did
And
you
they
go in the
said-
shuttle?
They said, you want to go in? Of
course.
I said, yeah.
You went in the shuttle?
I bend down. My ass is up in the air as I'm
take this
trying to
woman.
climb into the shuttle. And all of a sudden, this is Houston calling. Whose ass is that?
Oh
out of the
my
shuttle door?
God.
I was mortified.
This is Houston. Whose ass is that?
So you wrestled an alligator and
Girl.
you flashed your ass at the shovel.
I love her so much. I can't.
That's
even-
awesome.
I can't take it. I just
I
can't
went
take
back
this
and I told, when I
interview.
went back to the Truman Show, I told Jim about it. I said, Jim, you got to come down for the next launch.
And he
said,
did
"Okay."
he? Did he?
Well, we had bad weather on the Truman Show, so he went back to LA, I went back to Miami. About a month later, Jim calls and says, so what's the next launch? So I called my
can't.
contacts up in NASA, and we flew in, and Jim and I got a whole private tour of everything.
Wait, don't you love how
so
she just
fun.
calls him Jim? Jim and I, Jim Carrey and I,
my
just
favorite
Jim and I,
actors.
Lucy and I, Lucille and I. Like I can't take it. I love you so much. I'm
I'm getting hungry.
Oh my God, our pizza got delivered.
I'm
Okay,
hungry.
so we're going to take another quick break. And we are just going to give a little shout out, a little commercial.
How you doing?
How you doing?
You
Pizza.
doing?
Thank you. We'll be right back. Come with Joe and I as we check out one of the many locations for How You Doin' Pizza.
So Sharon, what makes How You Doing so special?
The flour is organic. The tomatoes are flown in from New Jersey. The dough is fermented for 8 days. And it's a unique sourdough crust.
The mutz is local and cut in-house. The sopressata is flown in fresh from Chicago. And they always run monthly specials.
Well, let's take a bite. How You Doin' is always fucking delicious. 4, no, make that 5 locations. There are 2 in Boca, 1 in Boynton Beach, 1 in Coral Springs, and now there's 1 in Vegas too. Go to their website, howyodoin.com, to find one nearest you, or call our personal favorite right on Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton, 561-757-6434. How you
ya
doing,
doin'?
pizza? And we're back.
Delicious stuff here.
We are having amazing zucchini, which we've never had before, and it's amazing. It's a specialty pie for this month, the month of June. It is absolutely delicious. A little different, I have to admit. I've never had this before, and it's really, really tasty. Always crispy, always delicious. Ellen's first time. I don't know if they have a location up in West Palm Beach. They don't.
No,
I don't
not
think
yet.
so. So, how you doing? You might need to get a location in West Palm Beach as well. So we have requests for Long Island, Miami, and now West Palm Beach.
There you go.
Are you listening? How you doing? Anyway, back to you, Ellen.
Back to me, what?
So, I wanted to talk about quickly, because we only have a few minutes, but do you remember, I know you do,
I hope.
Rock of Ages?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. With Tom Cruise and what's her name? The girl with the brown hair. Married to, what's his name?
Juliette Huff was in that.
Yeah, but also the woman, the lady married to. Yes, thank you.
Jones. That was one of the best script readings we had. You know, usually before we start a movie, we do a table read.
Right.
All the stars came in for this table
They
read.
did?
Except for Evita, Catherine Zeta-Jones. She was busy, so she couldn't make it. So Gloria Estefan came
Oh, wow.
in her place.
Did she?
And we had a little, like a boxing ring kind of thing, set up a dance floor.
Yeah.
So the dances, all the things went on that were going in the movie
While the read was going on.
while the read, and then we did
Wow.
the dance. It was amazing. It really
Wow.
was.
Where did they do that table read? Where?
Downtown at some big studio. Downtown
Wow.
in
How cool
Miami.
is that?
And it was amazing. I was on that movie for 10 months.
Wow.
Nonstop casting, always the dancers, and the pole dancers were amazing. They're the best.
It was
pole
a
dancers
lot
you'll
of
ever
work.
see. Yeah.
It was a lot of work for everybody. And I remember
But it was so exciting and so
it
interesting.
was very exciting. Very interesting.
All the musicians, I cast all
I'm
the
gonna watch that
musicians.
again. It's been a while.
All the dancers. And it was interesting because I put the whole band together that Tom sang with. Tom did all of his own singing.
Did he? Wow.
All of his own
Did he
singing.
really?
Yes, he did. And the band that I put together was like Def Leppard.
Right.
And Def Leppard came to the set, and he comes over and he hugged me, and he says, "They're better than we were."
Oh, that is hilarious.
It was.
That
we
is
had
hilarious.
A lot of fun on that.
Yeah, I remember we worked in downtown Fort Lauderdale. We did, I was background. But I worked continuously. You know, you say 10 months, but, and that sounds funny for a background person. And I had just started out really doing anything, but I loved it because it was all our friends, and every day was a different day.
It was also interesting because it was a period piece.
It was a period piece. And my hair, the way that my hair is, I mean, you couldn't, they say the higher the hair, the closer you are to God. Well, let me tell you something. I was blessed. My hair was
that 80s frizz going on?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And because I never throw anything away, I had my clothes still from 1982. So I was like, Ellen would call and say, do you have, yes. Do you have, yup. Do you have leather? Yup. Do you have studs? Yup. Do you have neon? Yup. Do you have yup. So I was working every day. I mean, I did the protest with the moms. So one day I had the big shoulder pad, the shoulder pads with this. I'd never throw anything away. So whatever you needed, I could have wardrobed the whole fucking show from my closet. But it was great. It was such a great. I mean, I don't know how well received the film actually was, but I had a ball. Yeah. I really did.
I've been fortunate to work all over the state, not just South Florida. I did the series Key West. Mm-hmm. And there really isn't a lot to do down in Key West. It's great for tourists.
Yeah.
A lot of T-shirt shops and a lot of bars and stuff. And I've never been much of a drinker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't have the tolerance. And I'll never forget my assistant and I went out on the weekend and we went to this one place and I had a drink. And they were having a wet T-shirt contest. I said,
God.
"No, I'm going to do it." And my assistant says, "No, you're not. We're leaving." So we left. And we went to Sloppy Joe's.
Oh boy.
Best. I love that place.
You love that place. Well, I had a second drink.
Oh boy.
Did you go back?
Oh boy.
No, they were doing a T-shirt contest at Sloppy Joe's.
Oh my. Did you do
So I
that?
said, "I'm going to enter this one." And my assistant, Dana, said, "Okay, but I get control of the scissors." I said, "Scissors? What are you talking about?"
Oh, she knew.
She knew.
She had done her own T-shirt contest.
So they give everybody a T-shirt and scissors. I can't believe what some of these girls did with these scissors.
There's like no T-shirt left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're all up on stage. I'm the only one that's got my boobs covered. Mm-hmm. And everybody else has got... So then they bring out the water to spray on everybody.
Oh yeah.
Pretty wet, yeah.
And I was getting very disheartened because I was the only one who was covered.
Don't
and then
tell me.
Dana said, "Have a sip of this." This was my third drink.
Oh no.
So I did like this. Whee! And I won.
And you guys wonder why I love her so much.
And then
That's the story.
The next day I get a phone call. "We have a videotape of you. We're going to send it to Viacom unless you want to buy it."
Oh, no, really? Are you kidding?
No.
So you got blackmailed? And you did buy it? No, you didn't. You were like, "Go show it. I'm hot."
No.
What'd you do?
I went to the Teamsters.
Oh, good for you.
You used your pull.
And they took care of the whole
They
thing
did.
for me.
Squashed it.
Good for you, Ellen. See, you're such a
This tape
badass.
goes anywhere.
She's such a badass. So, Ellen, we have 34 seconds left. I would love you to tell our audience how they can reach you, what's the best way to reach you, and what they shouldn't do. You know, like don't try
don't
to
reach
send
me.
Right. Don't send me
book
your
actors
script.
Directly.
Right.
I work through talent agents. That's what I do. A casting director calls talent agents. One thing I do want to say, there's so many scams and spams, so much going on out there now, that I want to make sure that none of you spend any money for, "Oh, we'll get you a job. Here's a casting site. It only costs you so much." No. Don't spend any money. Legitimate agents will not charge you. They get paid by getting a commission on the work that they get you. So do not spend any money. You're going to be scammed and spammed because it's gotten so huge now. So make sure everything you do, you check out the background and you make sure everything is legitimate.
True. Good
that?
advice.
See that? She always cares about the actors. You always care about the actors, and that's what makes her so dynamic. And you always care about your friends. She was good to me, not only as a casting director, as my employer, but as a friend as well. She was there for me when I needed her. So we love you.
Thank
We're
you so much
grateful
for
that you came into the
Thanks for
studio.
inviting me.
Thank you for coming all the way from West Palm Beach. We love you so much. Thank you, viewers. Make sure you do what we ask you.
Subscribe.
The usual. Subscribe. And like, share, comment, do all the things.
Especially on social media.
Especially on social media. We love you. Thank you. Until next week.
Bravo. Great
That's
show.
it. Yeah, Joe. That's it. Until next week, when we have another fantabulous episode of the We Talk Funny podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our show and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform at We Talk Funny. See you next Tuesday.
C-U-N-T.